Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, Wisconsin's primary is coming up this week, and protesters rally in Madison, urging voters to make their voices heard. Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. Wisconsin's spring primary election is coming up this Tuesday. On everyone's ballot this week, an open seat on the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Braden Ross caught up with a group of pro-choice protesters who are urging people to vote.
Dozens gathered at the Wisconsin State Capitol Sunday with one major issue in mind.
Our state Supreme Court can make a ruling to finally say once and for all that an 1849 law that attacks abortion rights and reproductive justice is fundamentally unconstitutional.
When Roe v. Wade was overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court last summer, Wisconsin reverted to an 1849 law banning the procedure in almost all cases. Shortly after, Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul filed a lawsuit challenging that law.
Right now, that case is still pending with the Dane County Circuit Court, and we assume whatever they rule will be appealed to eventually get to the state Supreme Court. And we're hoping they would find that law unconstitutional because other laws have been passed that supersede that 1849 ban. That would at least get it to a point where abortions could be performed in the state again.
In the primary on Tuesday, voters will choose between 4 candidates to fill one open seat on the Wisconsin Supreme Court, 2 conservatives and 2 liberals. The 2 highest vote getters will advance to the general election on April 4th. If a liberal candidate wins there, the court's current conservative majority would flip. Speakers at today's press conference included healthcare workers, labor rights activists, and even some who shared their own emotional experiences with abortion.
If this situation were to happen to me today in Wisconsin, I would have no choice. I would have no choice. I would have potentially delivered my son Leo and watched him die.
Despite their diverse backgrounds, they all delivered the same message.
If you think your vote doesn't count, it does.
And again, you can vote to narrow down the candidates for that Wisconsin Supreme Court seat on Tuesday. And we'll also have more information tomorrow night on the candidates for La Crosse's school board race.
Well, a good Sunday evening to you. Beautiful weekend temperature-wise, and plenty of sunshine both days as well. We had a few more clouds today, but that sun was able to filter through. But look at the highs, 45 yesterday, 46 today, so 14 of the 19 days so far this month have been above average. But you know what? Mother Nature is going to remind us that it still is indeed February and winter around the region. We're going to have some snow showers tomorrow, especially north with a low clipper system, and then 2 rounds of wintry weather, and these could be high impact events. The first one, snow, maybe a mix far south, Tuesday late in the day or Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and a second round of snow and a mix later Wednesday and into the day on Thursday. Now for that first round, a winter storm watch has been issued by the National Weather Service for tomorrow evening, I should say Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning. Could see several inches of snow from that in those blue shaded areas, 3 to 7 inches plus, and then another round of snow and a mix later Wednesday and into Thursday. So again, this is just round 1. You'll want to pay extra close attention to those forecasts over the next couple of days, because you're going to be hearing all sorts of different amounts, but you need to know the time frame on those amounts, I should say. All right, clear skies currently. First of all, that little clipper for tomorrow, that's what's going to bring some light precip to parts of the area tomorrow. 29 currently in La Crosse, 25 in Eau Claire, 25 in Viroqua, and 29 in Prairie du Chien. Mix of stars and clouds tonight, decreasing winds, lows around 23. Colder to the north, though, and then schoolcast for tomorrow. Plenty of clouds. Again, a slight chance for some light snow showers, maybe even some rain showers as temperatures climb above freezing, especially in La Crosse and points south. I'll try to detail those 2 rounds of wintry weather heading our way this week coming up in just a few minutes.
Lots coming up.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Bill. Well, it's been a busy weekend in Mount La Crosse with this beautiful weather. Over 400 athletes competed at the Wisconsin State High School Ski and Snowboard Championships. The 3-day event brought more than 3,000 people to Mount La Crosse. The 30th annual event kicked off on Saturday with 3 different snowboarding events for boys and girls. Today, there are 3 different ski events, including boys and girls slalom and the giant slalom. Mount La Crosse manager Darcy Breedel says they couldn't have asked for better weather.
It's such a beautiful day to be outside in the sun and watching these athletes compete. There's some really good talent here this weekend, and we're super proud and happy to host this event again.
The Wisconsin State Ski and Snowboard Championships is the largest high school race in the U.S. Volunteers say the event also attracted athletes from across the globe. There will be 3 more events on Monday. The boys' giant slalom is the first on the schedule, and that starts at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And as we get closer to the end of winter, time's almost up for the ice fishing season. The Wisconsin DNR says tomorrow is the day to take some permanent ice shanties off the ice. This deadline comes now to ensure shanties don't cause any safety hazards. Tomorrow's deadline just applies to those along the Wisconsin and Iowa boundary waters. The Wisconsin-Minnesota boundary water deadline is March 1st, and inland waters are March 5th. So if you are having problems removing your ice shanty, the DNR urges you to seek help from fishing clubs or vendors. And if you see a shanty that has not been removed, you can report them by texting 1-800-TIP-WNDR. You can find more information on those deadlines at news8000.com. Students are heading back to school at Michigan State University tomorrow. This will be the first day of class since the deadly shooting that left 3 dead and 5 wounded. School officials say they will keep the MSU Union and Berkey Hall, where the shootings took place, closed for the remainder of the semester. They'll also be offering mental health services to both students and staff. Interim Provost Thomas Jeetsko talked about the impact the shootings will have on the MSU community and what they're doing to help people cope.
We have resources around what to say to students after a crisis, how to have discussions. There's no expectations that our faculty members will be mental health practitioners in these settings, but they will be empathetic, and each of them with their classes will figure out what are the best ways forward.
The interim provost also says instructors have been asked to be flexible in their approach to classes this semester. Well, Americans of all ages and political backgrounds are sending prayers to former President Jimmy Carter and his family as he enters the last phase of his long and storied life. The 98-year-old Democrat, who served 1 term in the White House from 1977 to 1981, is in home hospice care after several short stays in the hospital. Worshippers at Carter's Church in Plains, Georgia, prayed for the former president during Sunday morning services.
We'd be amiss this morning if we did not lift President Carter to you. Lord, we pray that you be with his family, Lord, those around him, and God, we thank you for his service to this nation.
Carter is the longest living president in American history. In a legal brief for an environmental cause last year, Mr. Carter wrote, quote, "In my lifetime, I have been a farmer, a naval officer, a Sunday school teacher, an outdoorsman, a democracy activist, a builder, governor of Georgia, and the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize. And from 1977 to 1981, I had the privilege of serving as the 39th president of the United States," unquote. Well, coming up on News 8 Now this weekend, it's the last big weekend of carnival season in New Orleans, and Wisconsinites might see a few familiar faces in today's big parade. You'll get a look at the Dancing Grannies coming up later. But first, remembering Rebecca Blank, a reflection on the life of the former UW-Madison chancellor from those who knew her after the break.
This is our community, and while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
How do you become America's #1? Start by taking care of families for over 75 years. Earn the trust of 32 NFL teams. Be there for America's toughest and help when help is needed. America's #1 isn't a status earned overnight. It's earned in every wash and re-earned every day. Tide, America's #1 detergent.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is partnering with Western Technical College and is offering maintenance apprentice opportunities and wants you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our state-of-the-art facility in addition to classes and training at Western Technical College. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office or online at pilgrims.com.
Retirement is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, so you need to get it right. At Gillespie & Associates, we'll design a plan so you can retire on your terms. I'm Private Wealth Advisor Tim Gillespie, and I'm here to help.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Former UW-Madison Chancellor Rebecca Blank, who led the school for nearly a decade, died Friday after a battle with cancer. She was 67. Andrew Banstra shares her legacy and the impact she made on her students from Madison.
I think she'll just be remembered as a fantastic chancellor and just a great human being.
That's how Evan Warwick, a 2018 UW grad, remembers Chancellor Rebecca Blank, who led the university from 2013 through 2022. Her profound impact on him and thousands of students started at commencement freshman year.
She was like, take it one step at a time, but really like go beyond your comfort zone and explore all that UW-Madison has to offer. And for me, that kind of gave me the wherewithal to kind of go out of my comfort zone and do great things at the university.
She left UW-Madison in 2022, being named president of Northwestern University, but she later announced her bout with cancer, which ultimately prevented her from serving the role. Before UW-Madison, she was a professor of economics at Northwestern and was the deputy secretary of commerce in the Obama administration. The former president said in part she devoted her career to reducing inequality and increasing opportunities, something that Evan felt too.
As an alum, it's really important for me that university or college in general is accessible to folks of all different backgrounds.
Blank's Bucky's Tuition Promise program debuted in 2018, offering scholarships to Wisconsin residents whose families made $65,000 or less.
She set a precedent as to what it means to be a chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and really made us alumni proud.
That sentiment shared by the university's current chancellor, Jennifer Mnuchin, who shared her sadness for the loss of what she called a brilliant leader who worked tirelessly to make UW-Madison a better place. Evan remembers her for the candid one-on-one conversations, a bigger-than-life person with a great sense of humor that was just down to earth, but above all, someone that strived to best serve her university.
She was working on things for students that you could tangibly see the effects of, and as a undergrad, that made a big difference to me. I think she always had, the students at the time in mind, but also future generations of Badgers in mind as well.
UW-Madison plans to honor Blank with a memorial service and campus remembrance at a later date. Coming up on News 8 Now this weekend, if you've experienced back pain during a pregnancy, you're not alone. Experts share some advice on how you can stay comfortable coming up later.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Graw. Look at the real estate that winter weather headlines are impacting. Winter weather advisories, winter storm watches, winter storm warnings, all the way from the Pacific Northwest into our neck of the woods where a winter storm watch is in effect for much of the area. I will detail that with my 8-day forecast after the break.
So cozy. How many rooms are in there? Should we go check it out? Yeah.
Get to stay here all weekend.
When you stay at a Vrbo,
I call doing the door code.
the host doesn't stay with you.
It looks exactly like the picture.
Because without privacy in your vacation home,
It's a full log cabin, guys.
it isn't really a vacation,
By the fire.
is it?
Oh my God.
With Downy Infusions, let the scent set the mood. Feel the difference with Downy.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
You have a day before you. Make it the best it can be with Holiday Inn Express and Suites. How about breakfast to start your day? Coffee, milk, juice, hot food, cold food, brain food. Because you need it for that important meeting in our meeting space. And let's not forget about the afternoon workout to help you keep up with your goals. But your day can't be all work and no play, so you have set aside time for your family in the water.
Come make it a day at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Onalaska La Crosse.
Madison liberals are trying to take over the Wisconsin Supreme Court. That's why we need to elect conservative Justice Dan Kelly. Dan Kelly has a proven record of protecting our freedoms and cast the deciding vote to end the COVID lockdowns of our schools and businesses. Sheriffs across Wisconsin have endorsed Dan Kelly because he has a record of enforcing the law. On February 21st, vote conservative Justice Dan Kelly for Wisconsin Supreme Court. Fair Courts America paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Introducing Astapro Allergy, steroid-free allergy relief that starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. Now with Astapro Fast Allergy Relief, you can Astapro and go.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show, lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Well, if you've been pregnant, you're likely no stranger to back pain. Mayo Clinic Health System experts say that's all thanks to gravity. As you gain weight during a pregnancy, your center of gravity shifts. That makes you lean back and strain your lower back muscles. Doctors advise pregnant women to keep good posture, wear flats instead of heels, and go for a walk every day. One Mayo midwife says it's important for pregnant women to keep moving.
Most pregnancies are healthy and uncomplicated, and we want you to move about and still be you. As you know, you're going to be a mom, but you're still you as well.
Doctors say if that back pain persists for more than 2 weeks or if it leaves a tingling sensation, to get in touch with your healthcare team. And as winter continues, some people are looking for ways to beat the cold weather blues. One solution for some is a plunge into icy water. Some benefits, they say, could include improved mood, more energy, reduced inflammation, and even weight loss. Mayo experts say an ice bath could be a good option for some, but in other cases, for those with heart problems or a weakened immune system, it could be dangerous. One expert says one reason why people may take the cold plunge is to develop resilience.
We kind of build up a level of resiliency within the body by exposing it to these short doses of a stressful situation. You know, there's some kind of purported beliefs out there that may help you be more resistant to colds or infections.
So if you'd like to take an icy plunge, doctors recommend that you don't stay in there longer than 10 minutes and avoid it if you have any broken bones or torn muscles. Well, we've had pretty beautiful weather so far this February, I would say at least, but I know.
Yeah, overall for sure.
As not a huge snow fan, it won't be as beautiful for me. Maybe for some.
Yeah, I know to each his own. It's like, yeah, it's nice to have the milder weather, but a lot of people like their skiing or cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, things like that. So yeah, they're gonna want some snow, and snow fans, this week is for you for sure, as we've got 3 rounds of wintry weather coming through, but 2 significant rounds Tuesday night through Thursday. So here is the winter storm watch. It does encompass most of our viewing area. The only exceptions, Winneshiek, Allamakee, Crawford, and Richland. Now I will caution you that this is only for round 1. Notice the time frame on this, from Tuesday evening through Wednesday morning. Then most likely a second winter weather alert, whether a winter storm watch or winter storm warning, winter weather advisory will be issued for a second round, because another round of snow and or a wintry mix will occur later Wednesday and into Thursday. So it's one of those weeks where you're really going to want to pay close attention to the forecast, because you're going to be hearing all sorts of expected accumulation numbers in terms of snowfall, but you'll want to really look at the details. For example, the Minneapolis office is basically issuing headlines for the entire week through Thursday. The La Crosse office is doing this round by round, which I think is a little bit clearer and easier to follow. So that's what I'm going to do as well. And again, we'll try to keep you well informed and know what to expect in like a 12 to 24 hour basis, so that you can prepare best in terms of travel plans or running errands or doctor appointments, things like that. All right. Currently, it is quiet, and it's going to be quiet tonight. And just a little clipper for tomorrow. Today was gorgeous, 46 for the high. That is 12 degrees above average, but look at the record, 65 not too long ago in 2017. 29 degrees now, feels like 23, a little bit of a breeze from the west-southwest at 5 to 10. Eau Claire, you're at 25 degrees with a slight wind chill of 19. So a little shot of colder air as a cold front came through, knocked our temperatures from the mid-40s, where we were seeing highs, into the upper 20s to lower 30s this evening. And now we've dropped into the 20s for most areas, even some teens over towards Mankato. Winds have come down, and they're going to stay pretty light the rest of the night, but some slight wind chills now in the teens and 20s. All right, clear now. We had just some clouds with that passing cold front. Here's round number 1. It's a weak one. Just a clipper system that's going to bring a chance for some light snow showers tomorrow, especially north, maybe even some rain showers where temperatures climb above freezing. But all the energy for the main 2 rounds of snow and wintry weather is still out over the ocean. and then that will come into play over Western Canada. So Sky Tracker showing clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. There's the precipitation associated with the Clipper tomorrow. Again, best chances north. Maybe some minor accumulations, especially north of Interstate 94. Again, maybe even some rain showers as we're going to climb near 40 in La Crosse. But the main action starts later Tuesday. Now, this is about 3 or 4 o'clock. Could start to enter our western communities and then may impact the evening commute on Tuesday. But notice how the stripe of snow Tuesday night into Wednesday morning is fairly narrow. So we'll have to watch exactly where that sets up in terms of the heavier snow, and that's why not everybody's going to see a lot of snow on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. But the second surge of moisture is going to be a lot more widespread come later Wednesday and into Thursday. All right, zone forecast showing temperatures for tomorrow still not that bad. Lower to middle 40s in many spots, right around 40 in La Crosse. Low to mid 40s will be coming down to the south. Definitely colder to the north, though, 40 in Osseo. And then up towards, say, Ladysmith, 35. Eau Claire, you'll be right around 38 degrees. So for tonight, mix of stars and clouds, 23 for the low. And then tomorrow, highs near 40. Again, that chance for some light snow showers or a light mix. Best chances north. And then round one of the heavier precip comes later Tuesday into Tuesday night. And then another round later Wednesday into Thursday. So again, that 3 to 7+ inches on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Many spots could see another 6 inches plus later Wednesday into Thursday. So this could really pile up through the week, especially north and west of La Crosse up towards the Twin Cities right now. Looks to be the bullseye for the heaviest snow. Another little shot of some light snow Friday night and a brief shot of colder air, highs around 20 on Friday and then back in the 30s for the weekend. So as you can see, there's a lot to take in this week in terms of me forecasting and trying to pass that along to you. So I can't stress enough to really follow those forecasts closely. Download our First Warn weather app. That's a great way to stay informed.
All right, winter's not over yet, huh?
Not at all.
All right, thanks, Bill.
Okay.
And now it's time to announce the chosen Picturing Our Community photo for the week. This week's winner is Aaron Hale of Holman with the shot of the Valentine's Day sunrise. Every week we pick a photo to be shared in a gallery on our website at news8000.com and socially on our News 8 Now Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. If you would like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, and then click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. A new winner will be chosen every Friday, announced Sunday night, and then showcased online Monday morning. Coming up in sports, highlights from the NBA All-Star Game, and area softball players came together to help raise money for a teammate in need. Find out how they stepped up to the plate. Kate is in next with sports.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or specialty care, Mayo Clinic Health System offers the best options for care where and when you and your family needs it.
I'm voting for Judge Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
She believes in our freedom to make our own decisions when it comes to abortion.
Extremists want to ban abortion,
even in cases of rape and the health of the mother.
Judge Janet Protasewicz is the change Wisconsin needs.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you.
Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on a Ford F-150 XLT only at your Northland Ford dealers.
102.7 WKBH.
Hey, it's Kelly Wild from Magnum Media, and I've been getting inklings. My wife Susie telling me that 102.7 WKBH is on all over the place. Well, now the results are in, and thank you very much. Out of all the radio stations in La Crosse County, you made 102.7 WKBH number one.
Closeouts and clearances, deals and sales, pickup or delivery. It's tax return season at Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop great prices on Ashley, Catnapper, and Bestcraft furnishings. Buy sectionals, sofas, and recliners with power options. Accessorize with pieces like lamps, hanging art, and the area's largest selection of rugs. Winter is the best time to get cozy on a new mattress. Try out hybrid, double-sided, and all-foam mattresses on an adjustable base today. Family and veteran-owned, Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet, Black River Falls.
of former prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz. On the Supreme Court, she'll be a common-sense judge. She believes in abortion rights, fairness for all, and protecting public safety. Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
A lot of times, sports can be more than just a game. It can be a way for a community to come together and help out one of their own. And that's exactly what happened yesterday in West Salem. Last October, West Salem student Zoe Coder was in a tragic automobile accident that left her in critical condition. Now, Zoe is still on the road to recovery. She's seen a traumatic brain injury specialist across the country in Colorado and will be there for months to come. Now, Zoe is a big-time softball player, and her friends across the area stepped up to the plate to help raise some money. The West Salem's high school softball team and All-American Fast Pitch softball camps partnered up to put on a softball pitching and hitting clinic to raise funds for Zoe and her family. There were over 80 coaches and athletes from the Cooley Conference, the MVC, Scenic Bluffs, and the Dairylands Conference, along with many others. They all came together to help serve as instructors and participate in these clinics. There were also area college softball players helping out and future Mississippi State Bulldog Greta Grassel. Everyone wanted to come together to help out because they know it'll mean a lot to Zoe.
Zoe is just a wonderful young lady, a great teammate, somebody who does anything you ask her to do, and she has always done it with a smile.
From knowing her and watching her play, she's always been that hype teammate that always picks you up, and so our program's really gonna miss her, and I feel like doing this is gonna help her so much and how her struggles and how to lift her up.
Well, in total, they raised over $6,000 in yesterday's camp. Now, all of these proceeds are going to the Coder family and will be used to help make their house more wheelchair accessible for when she returns. If you would like to know more about Zoe's journey, you can find more information on her Caring Bridge page, Zoe Coder. All right, going to Utah, it's the NBA All-Star Game. Team Giannis up against Team LeBron. They had all the starters ready, and shortly before the game, both Giannis and LeBron picked their teams in front of everyone. Now, Giannis has always been a man of loyalty. Everyone thought he was going to go with his teammate, Jrue Holiday, but instead, he went with Damian Lillard, caught everyone off guard, and then no worries, he got Jrue with the second pick. Now, I assumed Giannis was sitting out of the game, so he went onto the court to start. I was a little confused, but he scored the first bucket, took a foul, and subbed himself off for the rest of the game. But after that, it was all fun. LeBron James, most points in NBA history, and he can still throw it down with the best of them. What a dunk out of him. And then right after, Jason Tatum, a little copycat action, doing the same dunk. Team Giannis up early, and then as John Morant getting into the mix, he goes with the stylish reverse dunk. Team Giannis won 2 of the first 3 quarters, and then they would score the final points to take it home. Jason Tatum was MVP. He had 55 points, and Giannis finally getting an all-star win as general manager. All right, down to Florida, big day in NASCAR. It was the Daytona 500. There were 21 different leaders throughout the race, but then late with 2 laps to go, it all fell apart. A crash around turn 3 left much of the pack in the dust, but right before the crash, it was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. passing Joey Logano, and then Stenhouse Jr. would be named Daytona 500 champion in a rare double overtime victory. It's the 3rd victory of his career. It ends a 199 race winless streak, the 4th longest stretch between wins in Cup history. All right, how about some hockey? Minnesota Wild hosting the Predators. Up 1 early in the second period on the power play, and Kirill Kaprizov makes them pay. Finds the back of the net, puts the Wild up 2. All right, now Minnesota up 2-1 in the 3rd period. Kaprizov with room to skate. Check out this shot. Gets it to go top shelf. Makes it look so easy. His 2nd goal of the night puts the Wild back up 2, but this one was tied with 23 seconds to go. Brodin passing it inside, and that's Ryan Hartman. Off the deflection, finds the net, and that would give the Wild the lead and the win. 4-3 the final. The Wild are now 30-21-5 on the season. All right, that's all I have for sports, and we'll be back right after the break.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. Now, get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Hi, I'm Ben Phillips, President and CEO of Phillips Outdoor Services. Great companies are made up of great people. We work hard to create a culture that people want to be a part of.
What makes Phillips unique to me is that I never come into work feeling like a number. Ben, Brianna, Tyler, everybody in the office, they really just make coming in every day enjoyable, and I think that's really important.
This Monday, the best President's Day sale is the President's Day sale at Hy-Vee. Save big on 6 packs of Coke products, just $2.88. Hy-Vee split chicken breasts, just 99 cents a pound. Basket and bushel blackberries, just $1.48. Jimmy Dean bacon, just $2.99. Breyer's ice cream, just $2.98. And Yoplait yogurt, 3 for only $1. Don't miss the President's Day sale this Monday at Hy-Vee.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is partnering with Western Technical College and is offering maintenance apprentice opportunities and wants you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our state-of-the-art facility in addition to classes and training at Western Technical College. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office or online at pilgrims.com.
Dozens of parades and festivals have already taken place in New Orleans leading up to Mardi Gras. Take a look at these floats. This year it falls on Tuesday, February 21st. And also in New Orleans, Milwaukee's own Dancing Grannies took part in the Mardi Gras fun this weekend. The Grannies said there are 17 of them performing this weekend with 5 or 6 volunteers. Look at them go. We'll be right back.
Ashley's President's Day sale is here. Shop President's Day doorbusters. Reduced prices store-wide. Saturday through Monday, the first 25 guests will receive $100 Ashley cash and a chance to win $500 Ashley cash. Only at Ashley, Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley outlet in Arcadia.
Where does electricity come from? It comes from here. And here. And here. At Xcel Energy, we work to keep that energy reliable and safe by constantly monitoring and protecting the grid. Because while it's important where electricity comes from, we're just as focused on getting it where it's going safely. This is how the future is made.
Nobody thinks about their sewer or drain until it's too late, and oftentimes, problems that do arise can cause major damage to your home, property, and your family's health. Why not treat your plumbing right and choose Maxwell White? For just $99, we'll perform a camera inspection of your drain, looking for any potential problems that may arise in the future. So don't wait until you're in over your head. Call the fast, reliable professionals at Maxwell White.
Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired? Overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Onalaska, La Crosse.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2.
Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
When our daughter and her kids moved in with us, our bargain detergent couldn't keep up.
Turns out it's mostly water.
So we switched back to Tide. One wash, stains are gone.
Don't pay for water. Pay for clean. It's gotta be Tide.
At Ashley's President's Day mattress sale, save $1,000 on select mattresses. Plus, save hundreds on select adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get 0% interest for 60 months. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
Again, dry tonight. Chance of light snow showers tomorrow with a little clipper, especially north, but late Tuesday through Thursday, 2 rounds of significant winter weather. So keep it here and we will keep you informed.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bill. And thank you for watching News 8. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow night.